Hello, fire signs. It's me, Brandy, coming at you with your general reading for the rest of the month for Aries, Leo, Sag. Let's get right into this. There is energy where it's not focused. No decisions. I can't talk. No decisions are really being made, and I think it's about avoiding major, things that require firm commitments. You need to just take a moment on, and I think that could be literally just the next week. Because I do have a lot of astrological things, even though I'm not an astrologer, pointing to like Uranus. Okay, that's disruptions. That is getting out of old patterns and unexpected opportunities where there could be natural flow. Like you finally start seeing the luck that's actually readily available to you. There's a lot of uncertainty, exciting things. It's just not the best time to push forward with like major decisions. You gotta more allow those things to develop quietly, like underhandedly, because there's a lot of disruption. But the disruption is to get you to be open to the change that's coming. And I do have some substance abuse on the bottom. So I would just focus on things that actually bring you happiness. You know what I mean? If you want things to be better in your life, then allow. Quit rushing. Quit being terrified. Allow things to actually happen. I know there is a balance between looking and actively pursuing stability and change. This is more about if you don't have your right mind right now, it's more important for you to, again, not rush into anything. More look at what your long term is if you can. If you're in your right mind, write it down, you know? Actively try. And it's just stop neglecting things. Someone has a hard time with patience out there. I am a shadow worker if you're new, and I'm sorry. But again, this is a general, so I'm doing my best to put this into a scenario as a general. You have the intelligence, whether it doesn't feel you do right now, or if you're going through substance abuse, whatever, loss, whatever this is, okay? You have it. And you can literally make the situation temporary if you so choose to. Or it can be long term. Like, you don't want this to stick around, right? It is definitely someone's seeking shelter, and I know it's a hard time out in this world right now, and you just don't know what to do. Like, there's never any resolution. Things should have already been dealt with. These situations that you're dealing with. I feel like there's a lot of fantasy at play, a lot of drug addiction. Just you're not paying attention to energies that are around you or relying on your gut. This is more about listening to others, and that's cloudy. Very, very cloudy. A lot of assumptions. And someone may feel very thrown to the wind by like a mother figure. And you're not. This is necessary from what I'm getting so you can learn to approach things on your own. Okay? I'm going to pull some tarot. That was the overall meditation for you guys. Let's see. Aries, Leo, Sag. What flipped out? The World. Okay. Yeah, so we got the Queen of Pentacles. Her back is turned. And the World. And I think, even though it feels like a very hard time and I just don't have any guidance, it was to represent you being determined, where you could put active effort into overcoming the things that you are going through to close out these old patterns. And yeah, okay, I have 3 of Swords and 8 of Wands. Whatever you were told, it was just shattered you. But there is recovery. There is new life. I have Page of Cups and the Star. It literally does not take more than 2 months to actively get yourself back to center, or to get on the right path to center. You know what I mean? I got the 4 of Swords, right? Recovery. Recovery. 4 of Swords is all about recovery. Rest. Reflection. After struggle. I mean, that's the basic definition there. I know you can't see them, that's why I'm telling you. This is being submerged. Like, you are protected. It doesn't feel like it. But it's like you are, because of whatever. And addiction can come in many forms, folks. Too much love, too much dopamine, you know what I mean? It's a sense of isolation, and you chose it. It feels like you've chosen it from the external circumstances. No offense here. But this is overwhelmed. You need to collect yourself. You need to stop justifying it. And you need to find the time. It's like an addiction, where it's the only importance. And you have to recover. This is all about recover. Stop speaking and recover. Stop making commitments. Stop, doing things in excess. And start doing things in a life-affirming way, where you're being called for. I don't know. It's just eluding the rational, conscious mind. And you have to make space for downtime, for healing, for recovery. These responsibilities that are overtaxing your mind, and you just gave up. You gave up. I don't know who this is for out there. I mean, it could come in so many forms, you know what I mean? You are going to recover. You're pissed off at someone who feels like family. You're pissed off. You can be pissed off. Like, straight up, you can be pissed off. I think it is the hardest thing for them to turn their back. It feels like an earth sign. There's a lot of nurturing. That's not just the Queen of Pentacles, but a lot of earth. A lot of brown coming out in my vision. So, I mean, whatever you go to do, this is not long term. It's short term. That helps you. It helps you make those plans, so you stop making mistakes. You stop feeling empty. You stop making poor decisions. And I have the 6 of Wands and the Sun sitting on top, I just realized. You know what I mean? 8 of Pentacles. Getting back to working on things that make you feel like you have a purpose. It does not take more than 2 months. Okay? I will catch you later.